Gaffer, it's the final match of Group G tomorrow. How would you assess the matches so far?
Yeah, obviously we started well in our first two games. And I always said that the Motherwell game at Fir Park would be the one that would give us a test, and it certainly did. I think there was a lot of factors in the game. Obviously the penalty, in my opinion, was a penalty, and it changes the complexion of the game. We could have put ourselves 1-0 up and the whole atmosphere within the stadium changes. But listen, take nothing away from the game. I thought Motherwell overall deserved to win the game. They scored 3 great goals. But that would have given us an opportunity to go ahead in the game, and from there you never know what's going to happen. But I think the way we defended the 3 goals was really poor, Gareth.
And in terms of tomorrow's game, there's still a lot riding on it, similar to a couple of years back. I know there's obviously the one focus that you'll be focusing on, and that's going out there just get 3 points and focusing ourselves. But how's the approach been following Tuesday's game heading into this one? Nothing
changes for us. We're obviously disappointed first and foremost to lose the game, but our focus is now Clyde. We want to finish the League Group section with a win. It won't be easy. Clyde are undefeated in this competition this season, so we know that we have to give them the respect. But we're at home. We want to win as many games as we can at home, and that doesn't change. We know ourselves will have to score our goals if we want to have any chance of qualifying. But we also want to win to take us into the league action next week. It starts at home with Dunfermline as well. And just looking at Clyde a bit closer, what have you made from their game so far, and in terms of the challenge to expect from them tomorrow? A bit of a tough challenge. They've got nothing to lose. It's similar to the Peterhead and Stenhouse game for me. The pressure's all on us. We're the championship team. Clyde will come here and play with a freedom. They'll want to finish their cup campaign as best they can. They'll be looking to get 9 points as well. So we know the difficulties of the game. But for us, we want to showcase our talent. We were disappointed on Tuesday, but we want to come back out tomorrow and give the fans a good performance and 3 points to finish the campaign. And I know you speak about the League Cup campaign coming as a bit of an extension to pre-season. How have these matches helped you manage the squad? Yeah, it is the early part of pre-season still for me. We're only in, 5 weeks. So going back to when I was a player, it was 7 weeks before you started your first competitive game. So a lot's changed in the period of time since then. But yeah, it's given us time to bed players in, see trialists, etc. And yeah, we look forward to the game tomorrow. Our full focus is in getting 3 points, and then we move into the new league campaign. So there's a lot to look forward to. And on the side of the squad as well, we've got the addition of Cian Taylor coming in. Could you just tell us a bit about him as a player and what impressed you about him and bringing him to the club? Yeah, listen, Cian was recommended to us. He's came through the Preston Youth Academy. But Cian is a really good central midfielder. He's very comfortable on the ball. He's got legs. He can score goals, as we've seen against Annan. And he's got a good range of passing. So Cian will be a valuable asset to the group. He'll certainly put pressure on the midfield. And I'm hoping to see what sort of season Cian has here. And staying on the squad as well, are we expecting to see any players returning ahead of tomorrow? Michael and Cammy Ballantyne are now back in the squad. Whether they start the game or come off the bench is there for everyone to see. We'll see that tomorrow. Obviously Cammy Blues is still out, Nathan Shaw's still out, but they're just precautionary. And hopefully we see them back next week, if not the week after. So again, just precaution with both. We don't want to risk them for longer term. I'd rather they missed 1 or 2 weeks rather than 3 or 4 months. So. But apart from that, the squad's healthy. We'll get numbers in. There's still players to come into the club. But like I've said previous weeks, we'll take our time in it.